Hello and welcome, and I do indeed welcome you to this excellent game. It is Dark Souls on the Xbox 360. It's one of my favourite games I've ever played. I really enjoy it. Thought I'd get back into it because the new one's coming out next month, because it's February now, so it's coming out March. I think it's March the 14th. So I thought I'd get back into it. Another reason is one of my subscribers sent me a message saying, do you play Dark Souls? I'm having a few problems with Sen's Fortress. I'm surprised that's the only part of the game he's having problems with, because I had problems with every part of the game. Everything from getting used to the controls to the menu system that doesn't pause the game when you're in there choosing your weapons. Everything from arrows that are heat seeking, basically. But anyway, so there's going to be a lot of spoilers, alright, so I just warn you of that now. So if you haven't played the game, go pick it up now, and good luck, prepare to die, of course. So I'm at Firelink Shrine at the moment, and I'm going to go up this lift, or elevator, and go like a shortcut way to Blacksmith, which is near the Sen's Fortress. And I'm doing Sen's Fortress, as I said, because a friend of mine, subscriber, he's requested I go through Sen's Fortress. So shortcut through Undead Parish. I do apologise about the glitching and everything. You can blame Hopage for that. It's nothing to do with my computer. The computer's pretty decent. It's something to do with Hopage. They need more fixes. It never used to do it, so maybe they need an update or whatever. As you can see there, I think I got hit twice, and even though my health bar is almost most of my screen, it pretty much almost killed me. And these are just the normal enemies. So this game is very, very difficult, very hard game, but it's equally as rewarding, I would say. Probably more. You'd expect it to be more, wouldn't you? Otherwise you'd just stop playing. This is kind of a shortcut way to Sen's Fortress. You can see that I'm sprinting and then stopping. Again, this is nothing to do with my skill. I'm not forgetting what button is sprint or anything like that. It is B, of course. But you'll see me stop in a moment, and what I do is I kind of change controllers and things, because I'm having problems with, as you can see there, I'm having problems with, basically with my controllers. Well, not the controllers, but the game. The game is just not registering my inputs. So you'll see me stop now and again, and what I'm doing is just changing my controller, resyncing it, and all the rest of it. I even plugged it in without any batteries in, and that seemed to alleviate the problem. But I see, look, as you can see, I'm sprinting and then I stop, and I'm pushing full on the analog stick, and I change controllers and the same thing kind of happened. So in the end I plugged the controller in, and it kind of, as I said, helped the problem. Now here we are, this is Sen's Fortress. There's a pressure pad there, but we want to leave that for the enemies to come back and kind of kill themselves. I'm sprinting away, pressure pad goes, and the arrows, well, got one good hit. Still, I'm really rusty, because I've just forgot there that that there's the lock on. I'm not a PvP player at all. I'm a PvE player. I much prefer the single player. I don't like the multiplayer. I have tried the multiplayer, you know, the PvP system and things, and just seemed like there was people that came on it just to abuse the system, find glitches, you know, and it's true, because I have heard reports of weapons being hacked and things like that, and this is it with the multiplayer aspect of any game. You're gonna have a minority ruin it for the majority, and it's a real sad thing, because it's a really excellent game, but that's the risk you run, and hopefully, you know, hopefully not too many people hack it, or not too many people affected by the glitches and the hacks in multiplayer, and they overall come out with a much better experience. Now, as you can see there, I totally forgot about that lightning serpent, lightning lizard. up there, so I quickly make my way back. You can see I'm stuttering and starting again. That's just the input lag from Dark Souls. It's not really registering much. Put it down below in the comments. I'm going to leave comments. This Dark Souls is so awesome not to be bothered about Google+. So I take him out and he falls to the bottom. So this is kind of the route that I take. Everything's unlocked. Not everything might be unlocked for you guys, but normally I'd take that lift there on my, well, not on my right hand side. The lift isn't down at the moment, but normally I would take a lift up. You can see I'm trying to sprint, but the game's just not letting me. So I think I stop here as well. You can see there. Turn around this corner. I mean, it reminds me a little bit like Prince of Persia, these swinging axes, but you can't just hold R1 or L1 or whatever it is to, careful of that trap there, to rewind time, and you know. Yeah, I'm going to try shooting some videos in 720 to get rid of those artifacts. As I said before, nothing to do with my computer. It's all the capture card. They need a patch because a lot of my early videos were shot. I've only ever recorded in 1080p, and you can see all my other videos at the start, like the Battlefield ones. They've all been fine. So it's clearly an HD PVR Hopage update that they need to do. Maybe the last update didn't work too well for them. You've got to be careful of this lightning serpent up here. So I reflect that like a boss, have a little sip while he's being crushed by a boulder. Love it. But then what's this? He completely survived that. And just take him out. Just in time for another one. Careful of this, because it comes from behind. Now this is what annoys me, because of the input lag and because of all the rest of it. I always make this in one go, but because the game isn't knowing whether I'm sprinting or walking, because I am holding B all of this time, I will get squished. The good thing about these boulders is they don't really give you that much damage, so yeah, it's fine. And you can change the direction of which the boulder go by pressing that lever there that I just walked past. It's up to you if you want to do that. You unlock a few places. You need to unlock one of them to get the key to open like a door or to get higher up. One of the lifts, I think, uses the key, and for Logan, I think Logan Big Hat is in here. Careful of these traps, they're on the left. There's always 3 rounds of arrows that come from them. And we're nearly at the top. It's not really that of a confusing place, this fortress. It would be nice to see all of the knights and troops and things in this fortress when it was, you know, up and running, I suppose. That's the thing about this game, it's really, really nice. It looks incredible and it plays really well. You kind of wish you wanted to see it when it was all nice and sparkly though. And again, almost didn't make it there because of that input lag. Yep. Thank you, surround sound. Just keep hacking away at him. Turn around eventually, I think. Yeah, because don't go down there. It's a one-way trip. Another lightning serpent. Fire, and I didn't think that he'd be in range here, but as you can see, he is. So quickly shuffle. And you've got to be careful because his sword attacks will go through your shield because they're curved swords, or I think they're poisoned as well. Just chop him up, and also his lightning attack will cause you a bit of damage through your shield. Try range battle, and that's a good tip because here on the left hand side there's another lightning lizard, serpent. Call them serpents from now on. Oh. Luckily, I think I hit him quite a few times. Oh, and then he just spaffs off and falls down. Now this is a tricky one here because it's very, very narrow. If you fall down, you probably will die instantly. And then it's back to the blacksmith fire shrine. Oh, bonfire. I'm risking it again because I still haven't changed my controller properly, and I went on the pads and activated the trap there. You've got to be careful of that one. And it's not down there. It's not down there on the left either. It's up there. And I had a little look at that giant because I thought I'd killed them all. So you go through here at the top, and there should be, I think, 3 giants, and 2 are throwing fireballs at you. Or 1 might be. But either way, he's just throwing those boulders down. To the, to the mechanism that we saw earlier. And we're kind of at the top of Sen's Fortress. You've got to be careful here because there will be a ball being thrown at you all the time, and it will explode. Now you've got to just jump off here, have a bit of a faith leap, and there's your bonfire. There you go. And then you're home and dry, really, because that's the only way to get to that bonfire. I don't think you can warp to it, and the only way down is not the way I'm going there. It's just this hole in the wall here. And you just drop. Another leap of faith. Or fall of faith. And you go around up the top. So not a lot of people know about that bonfire, but it really does help you out. We're still not at the very top yet though. I get shot from up on the top right because there is an archer, and he's an armoured archer, I think. Can't really shoot him from this angle. If you go left and jump over that gap, there is a merchant in there. He doesn't sell too much. I think he sells herbs though, which are quite useful. There's a knight down there and a chest. I can't remember what's in it. And you go this way, and there's the lifts there. You go up here and you just make a sprint for it. It's up to you whether you want to block that, but I'd just sprint all the way across and wait for him to fire and then take him out. And there we go, we're at the top, because this is normally where the white door would be, where the boss would be. So, hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.